I got you. I swear, if I freaking die by another freaking spider, I'm going to murder the entire population of spiders. This sucks. I'm gonna turn Elliot.
Dang.
Right now, man. Oh, this explodes. I spent 30 minutes on this level. This level sucks. It sucks so bad. Oh, this is terrible. This is so bad.
If anyone's wondering what Blue's going on about, he's playing Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon.
Holy crap, did I just find an exploit? I found an exploit. I think I found an exploit. Oh, I almost did anyway. Yeah, spider baby, queen, something. Oh shoot. Die, you hoe. Die. Dang it. Stop it. Stop. I just want to live. I'm a little dragonfly. What did I ever do to you? I just want to eat you.
What?
Just want to eat your family.
Okay, that's not questionable at all.
I just killed it. Oh, web be gone.
Web be gone?
What's a trophy? I am never playing this game again because of that stupid level. Oh my goodness gracious. Screw that. Screwball that. We're gonna have an entire when Eco ever gets to this level, we're just gonna have Screwball host it because goodness gracious, that was terrible.
Oh my gosh, look at all the clicks I just got!
Dude, that explains it. Their mentality when they went to go make these stupid Screwball challenges is with the same mentality that they had to make that one level. Oh my goodness gracious.
Also,
dude, I can't even begin to say how bad that was. That was terrible. That was putrid. And in fact, if you looked up putrid in the dictionary, you just see a picture of this stupid level.
Not the only thing
next to Eco screaming, this is a bunch of barf. Or more so, next to a picture, Eco just screaming curse words over and over and over and over again in a hillbilly accent while taking a dump and playing Lingering Will at level 1. No critical mode. Dude, that's not even multitasking, that's like quintuple times that.
You'd have to be like God tier to do that.
No kidding. Yo, was that a rocket ship? Yo, that's a rocket ship. We're going to space! Or as Marky Me would say, space! I'm not space! Anybody there yet?
No, not yet. Oh man, that's the second time.
Because you're all alone. There's no one there beside you. I think that's what you should do, like, every time. That you should just put that song on repeat, sing that song on repeat every time you're in the stream and there's no one there.
Perhaps.
Nope! That'd be funny. Cause dude, I could see, you know how like Sparks twitches back and forth with that stupid goofy face that he has in this game?
I did it! Ah.
You know how he has that?
I guess.
That goofy face that he makes?
Oh.
Like, in his idle animation? Sparks.
Oh yeah.
I could just imagine his face like that, and then your voice is coming out of his mouth and saying, I'm alone.
Ah, man, it feels real good to beat Roxas. And now, I believe it's time to get final form.
Which inevitably turns your Keyblade into a pink coloring marker.
Super Mario here. Want a Sprite Cranberry? Hey man, I'm always down for a Sprite. Welcome to the stream, dude. How you doing?
No, we should insert a clip of the LeBron James Sprite commercial.
Yo, want a Sprite?
I love that commercial so much. He said,
It's so cheesy.
He said, even if I was in a commercial sponsored by Sprite, and they paid me to do it by Sprite, and even told me to read the title card that said Sprite, and if they told me to ask you, do you want a Sprite? I still wouldn't ask you to have a Sprite. So all I gotta say is, you want a Sprite?
Oh, sheesh, Blue. Dying over there.
Oh. Congestion systems went sideways quick. That's when you
The
Sprite.
answer
Hey,
is
LeBron,
clear.
Sprite? No.
Alright, so before I progress any further, I am gonna try and get final form.
Let's go.
Oh, I went to go see Wreck-It Ralph 2 yesterday. It was pretty good. It was a pretty funny movie. Dude, there was like this,
Come on.
Actually, I was surprised. I mean, dude, there was some... I don't think I've ever went to a theater once and laughed as hard and as many times as I did, watching that movie than any other movie I've seen in years.
Wait, I do have the 2 become 1 Keyblade, right? Yeah. So, what's going on here, man?
There's a kid who, like, never drove a real car, and then she was, like, playing this game called, like, an online game called Slaughter Race or whatever it was. And she was just trying to...
I know where to go do this. Duh.
Like the sprite inside the game or whatever didn't know how to drive, and she was trying to avoid all these online players, and then she did, and then the backseat driver goes, where did you learn how to drive? And she goes, Mario Kart?
Oh yeah, hey, did you hear that, have you ever heard of a YouTuber by the name of Dan TDMs?
No.
Well, he's actually, in the UK version of Wreck-It Ralph 2. He's a voice actor in the movie.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty cool.
Man, there was some... Man, dude, it fully explains why it took 60 years to make that movie, because... Dude, if I could tell you how many licensed characters, websites, and everything, dude... who knows how many... I mean, there's Marvel characters, every Disney princess ever, C-3PO, every Star Wars character you can think of, Sonic, Pac-Man, Tetris... I mean, jeez, there's so many. Amazon, eBay.
I know this is
Netflix.
a really far-fetched possibility, but well, seeing how this is a movie based about a video game character going to the internet, I don't suppose there were any Kingdom Hearts references, were there?
No.
Nah, I kind of expected that.
If there were any video game characters, it was they were based on like 90s or arcade characters. That was the whole point of the whole arcade subway station thing. That's why Sonic is there, because it does have an arcade machine.
And let me guess.
Which actually
did Mario make an appearance? Because
no, Mario actually surprisingly not once. He didn't make an appearance in the first one.
No,
Bowser
he was
in the first one.
He was mentioned in the first one, but he wasn't even physically in the movie.
No, I mean Bowser and the mushroom.
Yeah, I remember that.
First one, but the only reference to Mario was the Mario Kart line there. That's it. But I was surprised. They actually gave Sonic quite a few lines in the second movie. Which I thought some of them were pretty funny. But Ralph, what was it called? Ralph is super funny movie. The story was well written. Surprisingly, I wasn't.
Well, remember this is still Disney we're talking about.
Even though it's Disney, though, I mean, let's be realistic here. Almost every princess-related movie that they've ever made is so predictable.
Well,
like,
not every single one.
Easy. Like, oh my goodness, dude. I've watched all of them, and literally, even as a kid, I'm talking 5 years old, 6, 7, 8, all the way up. Every movie that I've ever watched, not even in my teens or my adolescent years, I knew the outcome before it even came. Not even halfway through the movie.
Give me strength.
Yes,
except for the one where the little firefly dies in that Princess and the Frog movie. But other than that, other than that, I pretty much expected everything. Which, by the way, the princesses, they get all of their old voice actors back to voice their characters, and it's hilarious. They were like, because you know how the glitch character, Penelope, she's a princess, and they're like,
yeah, I know.
So you're a princess too, and then they're like, well, then they're asking her like, it was like, do you sing? No. Do you like
I get it.
what was it called? Were you Snow White
Yes,
goes, were you poisoned? No.
Yeah, dude, I saw all that. That was in the trailer.
I just like how she goes, he said, like, at the end it said, okay, here's a big star-studded question. Like, were you, like, does everybody, like, say that all of your actions were determined by a big, strong man? And she goes, I know, right? And they're like, yeah, she is a princess! Even Moana, still, The Rock was still the main dominant character in the movie.
Yeah, but technically, Moana's not even a princess. She's just the daughter of the tribal chief.
But she's still considered a princess by Disney standards.
Eh.
It's the same thing with, like, Brave. Oh, I love that, by the way. They brought that up where, like, the Brave, I forget her name, but she says something.
Merida, I believe it was her name,
Something like that.
Merida or Meredith.
That movie wasn't really good, so
I liked it.
I said it was fine. I didn't say it was very good, though.
I mean, I wouldn't recommend it to, like, a Disney goer, but oh, that reminds me.
You could honestly do a lot worse, though. I mean,
but now, like, I mean, dude, you got me in the mood. I want to go and like watch another Disney movie. Big Hero 6 sounds pretty good. I saw it a long time ago. I thought it was okay.
I think I agree with the nostalgic critic on that one, where the whole time I watched that movie blind, and I heard so many people talk about this movie's the best thing that they've ever watched, and I'm like, okay, hold my beer. And then so I watched this movie, right? And then I'm like, this whole time I'm like trying to understand why do people think this movie is so good, or why is it so popular? I seriously don't get it, because it's everything in that movie is so the story is terribly written. The characters all have a specific trope that they go by. It's so predictable. Like, all of the characters are one note, and everything that's in the movie in general was either ripped off from some Disney or Pixar related movie that they've made in the past. I mean, the only thing that's different is the soundtrack. It's really the big different thing. I mean, you might as well take The Incredibles and Toy Story, put them together, and they got Big Hero 6. Essentially what... I mean, it's not a terrible movie, but it's been done before.
Just because something's been done before doesn't mean that it can't be,
No,
done
but
again.
people are making it seem like this movie's groundbreaking. It was the one of a kind, like this is never been done before. No! Give me a freaking break.
Hold on. No, it hasn't been done before by Disney.
Yes, it has!
What, superheroes? I don't think I've ever...
Yes! They've done several!
Other than The Incredibles, I can't name one.
They've done
And technically that's Pixar.
Dude! Even still, it doesn't matter if it's whether it's Disney or Pixar. The whole thing has been done before. The whole superhero thing in general has been done before. It's not specifically the superhero thing that I'm referring to. The plot, how it goes, like, okay, the brother at the very beginning of the movie, everybody knows he's gonna die just the moment he comes on screen. Because I'm like, yep, this dude's gonna die. Look at the professor. Instant bad guy. Just look at him. Easy pickings. All of the characters. She's the cool rad girl who likes spray painting and likes skating, and she's a tomboy. That's trope number 1. Trope number 2, protagonist character that is the big underdog and is such a he's such a bad boy because he likes fighting and doing other things that his parents tell him not to do, and his big brother certainly tells him not to do. So when he dies.
And then there's that one weird guy with his underwear who apparently is the son of Stan Lee.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot, dude, that a lot of people said, oh, in the movie, Stan Lee is in Wreck-It Ralph, actually.
Yeah, he is.
He's not in the post-credit scene. He's just.
No, I'm talking about Big Hero 6. Stan Lee was the father of the dude with the underwear, remember?
Oh yeah, no, but I'm just saying that Stan Lee was actually in Wreck-It Ralph. But if you, because when Vanellope was trying to escape the stormtroopers, there were she accidentally knocked into Stan Lee, who was standing next to Iron Man.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Read this
Stan Lee
comment.
didn't say anything.
Hello, me old chum. I'm not an elf. I'm not a goblin. I'm a gnome, and you've been gnomed. Wait, I don't get it. Yeah, rest in peace. Dude, can you believe that it's almost been a month? Well, no,
yeah,
no, I mean, it's been half a month already since he passed away.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, I still...
Oh,
a lot of people are like,
reminds me,
holy crap, it's Stan Lee.
Did you also hear that the developer or / creator of SpongeBob passed away yesterday too?
I just heard about that, actually, today. I had no idea who that person was until I saw the picture of SpongeBob and was like, oh, that's who that guy is.
Yeah, apparently he passed away from Lou Gehrig's disease.
Some disease or something.
Lou Gehrig's.
At a pretty young age.
Horrible. He passed away at 57.
Yeah, I mean, that's still pretty young in terms of
that
dying.
is relatively young.
I mean, if you die anywhere below 70, I mean, below 60, really, that's still pretty considered young. I mean, even 60's a stretch.
First Stan Lee, now this. Wait, Super Mario Hero, you didn't hear about it? He passed away yesterday, man.
Well, to be honest, I didn't really hear about it till I searched up something. Well, no, I was looking at my YouTube feed and it said tribute to this guy. You know those stupid recommendations you get that pop up in your thing that have nothing to do with what you watch on YouTube? So I was like, who's this person? So I searched up their name and like, oh, that's who that person is. Okay. And that's unfortunate, but I'm not hurting over it because I don't have much attachment to SpongeBob, but I understand that it's sad when anyone dies, regardless if I know him or not. But, yep, it is unfortunate.
Let's go.
Man, my toes.
Alright, so what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna farm for Final Form just for a little bit. Spam F for respect to them. See, like, I know, like, people have been saying, press F for respect, but I don't quite understand the whole reasoning behind using F. Like, why can't you just type R for respect?
I think it's just people trying to make a meme out of it.
Hey, Amy, welcome to the stream.
Let's go.
There's our little toxic gremlin.
Hey.
Oh, she's toxic.
But she's your friend, man.
Yeah, but I'm just being honest. She'd agree.
Would she?
Yeah. Benita mentioned that she just released a video of her being toxic with her toxic friend.
Ah, dang it, I only managed to kill one or two nobodies.
I'm not trying to say that the mean way, it's just she's just toxic.
It's over.
You know, like the Britney Spears song.
Eco, I'm going sick on Dead by Daylight. Okay. Blue's having a bit of a heart attack. Oh. Oh, goody. Oh, the broadcast is also insufficient.
Get
oh,
away!
Come on.
Low. I hate underwater levels.
It's lagging. I'm really sorry about that.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm stupid.
What?
I thought I was in an actual level. It turns out that I was lying. I'm in a hub world. I'm stupid.
Oh my gosh. Dude, it looks like... Oh my gosh, this looks like the stream could crash any second.
And it just did.
Man, the quality is so bad. Ugh, come on.
It's almost as bad as the actual gameplay.
Wait. Okay, so it looks like it fixed itself on my screen. Ugh. But I need to be careful. Okay, so how many
This
nobodies
dude's got
do I have to...
frickin' McDonald's Wi-Fi.
Yeah, right. Next level,
No,
okay,
no.
so
What's worse is that it's not even that. It also doesn't have Adobe Flash Player, so we're just seeing stock images. I hate that crap.
yeah.
You don't have Adobe Flash Player, therefore you need to download it.
I really don't like Adobe Flash Player. It's like, okay, you need to use this in order to use your college server. I'm like, no, I don't. I don't need to. Let's see. So
Another Spyro 2 character.
Oh, I still have the 2 become 1 Keyblade equipped. Okay, so I think I'm actually gonna swap off of this Keyblade. And I'm gonna put back on Decisive Pumpkin. However, if I'm gonna be grinding for final form, I need lots and lots of drive recoveries. So how many can I make here? I can make 1. Or I can make a high drive recovery. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, yeah, let's do
That would be very conscientious to your health, wouldn't it?
What, high drive recovery? I don't get it.
Oh no, man. I'm just talking. Trying to make conversation.
Yeah, the stream looks like it fixed itself, but yeesh. It's actually shifting back and forth between. Yeah, it's shifting back and forth between static and clear. I like Sir Pillow Goofy. Wait, what?
What?
I don't know. I don't know. Alright, so I think what I'm gonna do here is I'm going to equip I'll equip Photon Debugger, and then I will put Thundaga on Triangle. Okay.
Oh, this is what that is.
Back in, back out. Okay. Now we're gonna go up here.
Oh, dude.
What?
That reminds me. There was a Bob Ross reference in the movie.
Really?
Yeah, cause the whole point of them, the plot of the movie is that the Sugar Rush game that she was in was that Ralph, because she was so bored of doing the same 3 tracks over and over again, Ralph decided to make a new path on one of the tracks, and then she basically drove on this track, which the whole point of the game is that she is acting like the player is controlling where she goes or whatever. But because of the fact that she was the one who was actually in control, she was going off the track, and the girl who was playing the game basically turned the wheel so hard that it broke off, and then the only part that they could find for a new wheel was $200 on eBay, and the dude was trying to scrap the game because he hadn't. The owner of the arcade couldn't find it. He was like, "I ain't paying this." So he unplugged the game or whatever, and so they went to the internet just to get enough money to get the wheel, but then it gets complicated or whatever because they decide instead of spending $200, it's because it's eBay, it's a bidding war. So it's like 200, then 270, 315, then he's like, "Oh, so all we gotta do is put up big numbers. 100,000, 15,000, 30,000." Well over what they needed. But short story, I mean, short way of saying it, they basically needed money and needed it quick. So Ralph found basically the Snapchat thing. It was like BuzzTube or whatever. I don't know if that's an actual site, but it's called BuzzTube. And then he had to make.
Is that the equivalent of BuzzFeed?
Pretty much. And he basically, it was this whole joke about saturating the web with videos that had pointless things about it or whatever.
Yep.
And then he made one video of him with a leaf blower to make his jaw flap. And then like he went to go visit this chick or whatever, and then she was like, "Hey, you're popular," and then like, "Oh, sorry dude, your video is already not even receiving anything." He's like, What happened? I thought it was famous." It's called 15 seconds of fame for a reason. So, and then so like he decided to like saturate the market, because basically with every like he gets more money, and that's how that works. So he decides to saturate the market, and she's cool with that. So like he makes all these different videos, like unboxing videos, like basically every trope ever, DIYs, prank videos, like pepper challenge videos, cinnamon challenge, like they're basically name every single video that's been done before on YouTube ever. They said Let's Plays, all kinds of stuff. So one of them was, it was him with the Bob Ross afro, and he was painting. And then everybody laughed their ass off the moment Ralph turned to the camera and he had that afro on and he was painting. Everyone was like, "No, not Bob Ross."
We're just gonna paint some happy trees.
You saw the advertisement trailers, right?
Some of them.
The movie. Did you know the one where he's like shoving the cakes and the?
Yeah. That was cringy.
The best part was that was the end credit scene where the little girl that's playing the game. Before that scene shows up, she says, "Mama, don't you hate it when I just fit? What happened, sweetie? I was watching a movie, and then they had this one scene that I saw in the trailers that wasn't actually in the movie. So I was really disappointed I didn't get to see it." And they're basically referring to this scene. It's like, "Oh, that's sad, Sadie. Why don't you play your game?" And then he plays it, and then Wreck-It Ralph shows up and does that milkshake cake thing.
The bunny
was
gets the pancake.
I like how the moment he pulls out all those pancakes, the bunny just shows that face like he's about to crap himself or something. And he's like, "Oh, crap."
Wow, that sounds terrible. Wait, what sounds terrible? What the quality of the stream, or what we're talking about? Because I'm having a hard time understanding if the stream's coming out any good.
Stream's probably fine. She's probably talking about what I'm talking about.
I don't know, man. It's looking a little fuzzy.
But yeah. I mean, I don't want to talk. I want to say everything about it. I mean, I don't know if you want to watch, but I don't want to spoil it in case you do. But it is pretty funny. Probably the funniest Disney movie I've ever watched. Oh, that Brave thing that I was talking about, they didn't get to finish up on. The whole reason I brought that up is because she says something to Vanellope, you know, and then she just looks at her funny like, she says like, she asks like Pocahontas or Cinderella or somebody. She says like, what did she say? And she says, we have no idea. She's from the other company.
Oh, I get it.
I like that.
That's funny.
Also, I've been trying to figure out what's this meaning behind the plat for Spyro 3 Party Like It's 2024. And I still have no idea. But every time I search it up, they keep referring to this eclipse that's supposed to happen on that same year.
Oh, really? That's neat.
It's just like Party Like It's 2024. If you search it up on the internet, it shows like all these places for like the eclipse is supposed to happen in April on that same year or something like that. Like total eclipse.
That's nice. That's nice. Yeah, that's when the next solar eclipse is gonna occur.
I mean, I don't know entirely if that's the meaning of the trophy.
I probably not.
But I mean, I've tried searching everywhere. I really don't know, but I guess I'll know when I get it. Maybe
Also, unfortunately, the eclipse actually isn't going to be visible in North America, so it's going to be... Actually, unfortunately, it's not even going to be in any country, dude. It's going to be overseas.
Wait a minute. Wait, you said not in any country, as in overseas. What do you mean by that?
Literally, it's going to be over the sea.
Oh, okay. I guess if you're in Davy Jones' locker, then you could see it, but...
Well, I mean, like, there still going to be researchers that are going to go out on, you know, and go out in parties and go out to the location.
And get drunk?
No. They're gonna...
Why not?
They're gonna study, gravitational microlensing. Also, they can see the beautiful mountains on the moon.
But I think by that point, probably figure out some way to get some stupidly high, I mean like some stupid like engineering idea to like make a telescope, be able to see that kind of stuff. I don't know. At that point, I mean, what, we're in 2018? So that's a 6-year difference. So at that point, dude, I don't even want to think about 2024 right now. I don't know about you, man, but I want to stay right now.
I don't even want to think about 2020, man.
I don't even want to think about it.
Also,
I'm good, man.
If you guys don't know what I'm doing, I'm essentially just trying to get high jump level 3. So I'm just trying to grind for hits for Valor Form.
What I'm doing here is I'm painting
how many
a tree.
more hits do I have left? Can't be that many,
What I'm
right?
actually doing...
371.
Is...
Okay.
What I'm actually doing is I'm painting a tree over her horizon over there. I could just put that one little spot.
Why do you sound so creepy?
it was the Bob Ross thing. It was so funny.
Okay, we're just gonna paint some lovely little water. Oh,
It was like...
oh, and that reminds me, did you see the Deadpool trailer where Deadpool was Bob Ross?
Oh yeah, that was so
funny. He's like
whacking it right there.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna whack off again.
Bob Ross would be crawling in his grave if he saw this stuff. I don't know if he would be laughing or if he'd be dismissive of this, but whatever it
love
is,
that trailer.
I respect
It's so
the man.
funny.
Man, that is so funny. I think Deadpool was even in the movie. I can't remember if he was. But,
That's probably gotta be one of my favorite trailers for a movie I've ever seen.
As stupid as the idea of Detective Pikachu, I want to see the movie just because Ryan Reynolds is Pikachu.
Ryan Reynolds, yeah.
And, you know, the movie doesn't look bad. I definitely don't think it looks bad. It's just... Detective Pikachu is such a dumb idea. I don't know why Japan came up... Japan comes up... Okay, I'm not even gonna try to explain myself here, but why is it that it seems like some of the dumbest crap, just like some of the dumbest ideas of like beloved series just decide to come from Japan for some reason? I don't know why, but I mean, I don't understand. I don't get it. You wanted Sonic to be named Mr. Needlemouse. What kind of name is that? What kind of shit is that?
You're asking the wrong guy.
You know, that whole point of Elise being there was because they wanted to try the human girlfriend idea that came from Japan that was scrapped. The whole point, I mean, dude, if you've seen some of the nasty crap that they came up with, the whole reason Sonic is who he is now is because Sega of America stepped in and said, hey, people won't like this, let's fix it up a bit. Because, dude, he had fangs for teeth, he had a boy band, he had basically a Pauline, a Sonic Pauline, basically, which was his human girlfriend or whatever. And then, I forget. I mean, there was a lot of stupid stuff. But this one lady, I can't think of off the top of her head, but her name or whatever, had a prominent role in fixing his design and everything to be what it is today because of, and it's thanks to her isn't that we got what we got because if we got what Japan wanted to do, I can't even imagine how crappy that game would have been. Like, oh Jesus Christ, man! I mean, I can't even fathom it. I can't.
We're on air, remember?
Yeah,
and you just said JC.
I said Jesus, not Jay-Z.
No, JC. You said that.
Really?
I thought you were against that, man.
Jay-Z?
No. Do I have to say it for you, dude?
Go ahead.
You said Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
I thought you, of all people, would be against that. Because isn't that...
In that sense, yes, I'm against it. But it comes off the top of my head. But I'm just saying, his name itself isn't wrong.
Let's go.
The way I said it was wrong, though. You're right about that. I did say it the wrong way.
And we are on
yeah.
air.
Give me strength.
Yeah. But still, I'm like, I can't say his name. You're gonna deny me of saying a person's name? Really?
Can we move on, please?
Mark Wahlberg. Tom Kenny.
Give me strength.
Stay with the surname names now. Mark Hamill. Mary Sue.
This is it.
Agatha. David.
Status.
Abel. Kane.
Okay, I only need to unleash 23. That's not terrible.
Wow.
It's probably gonna take maybe 8-ish minutes,
Give me
but
strength.
it won't take too long.
Take this. Fight. This is it.
But I need that dodge roll level 3. I need it.
Give me strength. Take this. Let's go. Take this. There. Give me strength. Back off. Let's go. Yeah. This is it.
I kind of forgot that I should have taken away the ethers that gave Goofy.
Right. Yeah. Take this. Right. Back off.
Blue, are you still there? I guess he must have gone off to do his own thing. That's okay.
Let's go. Let's go. Yeah. This is it. Right. Take this.
Kind of lost track. Okay, 13. It's always 13 with this franchise, isn't it?
Take this. Right. Yeah, this is it.
Also, I went ahead and finished Tron's World off screen. You guys may have noticed in my fight with Roxas I had Reflega. That's because I finally managed to defeat... Oh, it's buffering. Come on, man. Seriously? There we go.
Let's go. Let's go. It's over. Right. Yeah. It's over.
Okay, so once I get dodge roll level 3, I'll get out of this world. But until then, I'm just gonna keep spamming this guy.
Right. Yeah. Take this. Right. Take this.
Yo, Playboy, what up, lol? Hey, Mr. Crash. How you doing, dude?
Give me strength. Take this. Right. Yeah. Yeah. Take this. There. Oh,
I only need a few more, I think. Come on.
right. Yeah. This is it.
Alright, I think this is the last one.
This is it.
Oh, nope, it's not. That can mean only one thing, right? Yep, there's only one left. Alright, I have to get in and do the last one real quick.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go. It's over.
There we go. Alright, grinding's done. I'm not good at all, but I'm okay though. Aw. Sorry to hear that you're not doing too well, Mr. Crash. Okay, let's see. I should work it. Just family problems. I know how those are. Believe me, I know very well how those can be. Let's see. What should I do
Seriously,
next?
dude?
Seriously, what? What?
Why is it that, like, every part you make, you have to put salt in the title?
That's essentially what this entire playthrough
Is that all
has been.
you are? Is a giant salt shaker? Is it with the headphones and a game controller? That's what you're at. That's what you're making people think now. I mean, seriously.
Hey man, at least you get views.
Yeah.
Wait a minute, hold on. You gotta see this real quick.
It's over. Yeah. 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 It's over. This is it. Yeah.
Ooh, a dense gem. Ooh, I could actually use that. No. Okay. Whew.
Back off. Yeah. Take this.
Ah. Man, having Decisive Pumpkin is truly a game changer on level 1.
Take this. Take this.
Ow, ow. No, no, no. Okay.
Back off.
Oh, fuck. Well, at least I got my dense gem. That's okay, though. I'm thinking I should actually go and farm for some,
Dude,
drive recovery. What?
the freaking PS Plus selections next month suck.
I bet so.
Oh, man, we had so many good ones this year. Now we gotta end up with probably the worst selection. Actually, no, October was probably the worst, but... No, wait. No, November was actually
what
worse.
came out in October again?
I remember Freddy game came out because they were trying to... Dead by Daylight was free in September, and then the Freddy game, the Friday the 13th game, because they were trying to jump on that bandwagon.
Oh, yeah.
Came out free next month.
Nice.
What a waste of freaking... I mean, the only game that I want to play next month is that racing game that actually looks kind of cool, the Onrush game. Other than that, it's supposed to be some combat race game or whatever. It looks pretty fun. But other than that, I don't want to play Soma, which is basically a survival horror game.
Wait, hold on, wait.
Like
Freddy.
games.
Wait, there wasn't a Freddy
Friday
game
the
that came out. There was...
I am so sorry. I meant to say Jason.
Wow! Whoa! Wow!
They're both white. What's the difference?
My goodness, Blue! Come on, we're trying to have a rep here, bro!
Yeah, Solid's white
my
too. What else do you want me to say?
Goodness gracious.
You're white,
Blue.
I'm white. Everything is white. Everything is better white.
Blue, just stop.
Sorry.
You're making me lose viewers, dude.
No, I'm not.
Yeah,
You're losing them
nothing to
yourself.
That's nothing to do,
I
man.
got nothing to do with that. I don't want to hear it.
Blue, I went from 5 to 2 in a minute, bro. Okay, well I have a drive recovery, but I'm gonna
There were
save
5
on
people
that.
watching?
I had 5 people watching, now I've got 2.
That wasn't my fault, man.
Okay, maybe not.
Oh my gosh, your friend is so super racist, he's totally not telling jokes. People are so freaking...
It's okay.
I'm cracking jokes like you're I'm not even say it.
Blue, keep
I
it
would
PG,
say it, but then
bro.
you would say, that's offensive!
Look, I don't...
You want me to say it?
No, I don't want you to say it.
What?
Say it off screen, bro.
Why not? Why not? I'm gonna send it to you in a
Dude,
text
it's...
message.
Okay, look. It's not because I don't want to curse, but
No,
I
it wasn't
want
even a
to-
curse word. It wasn't even
I
a
want to
curse
keep
word,
a clean...
dude.
I want to keep a clean image.
Yeah, but it wasn't even a curse word that I was gonna say. It's just, by default, you're gonna call it as a bad thing to say.
Oh. Oh, another drive recovery. Sweet.
No, it's technically not. I mean, it's a bad thing to do, but it's not a bad thing to say.
Oh, wait.
If you take it literally. Also, I noticed that there's a reoccurring theme with characters reappearing in Spyro 2 from Spyro 3.
Why?
Don't know, but it just is.
Speaking of Spyro 2, I need to get around to doing another stream on that. But,
We should do it tomorrow.
maybe. I'll see, but I kind of want to do it during the day when people have a better chance of seeing the stream.
Well,
So I'm
people are
thinking-
gonna see. I'm okay. I mean,
Lots of people
I get
don't
what you're
watch it
saying.
because it's nighttime, bro.
I get what you're saying, but dude, let's be realistic here.
Yeah.
As of right now, it is 10:43 at night for me. That means it's 8:43 for you right now.
Yes.
Right now, there are 73 people streaming Spyro right now.
Yeah, 73, but that
By-
doesn't mean that 73 people are watching one stream.
Oh no, 48, 45, 20, 11, 10. I'm looking at the active people watching.
Yeah.
And, dude, just by default alone, regardless of when you stream, as long as it's not obviously 4 o'clock in the morning, anytime during the afternoon, lunchtime, or even dinner time, or post-dinner time, people are gonna be watching something. Just by default. I mean, look how many streams there are going on right now.
Yeah,
This
there,
is
there are
ridiculous.
hundreds of streams every day. But
I mean, everybody had the same idea, I get it, but I mean, come on, man.
then again, like, when I look at other channels, I think, well, my chances aren't all that great because when I think about it, the name of my channel actually isn't all that interesting.
No, it's not the name of the channel that's interesting. Dude, there's a lot of things that go into it, but let's just be real here. The major thing, I mean, there's only so many things you can do and so many things. I mean, you can have sponsors, you can have, you know, you can have editing software, you can have the highest paid people around you helping you out. But at the
Yeah.
end of the day, what is the main controlling factors to success on YouTube is luck. 90% of that is luck. Because, I mean, we all know that there's more than 8 billion people on this planet right now, and people
I thought it
being
was
constantly
7 billion.
born on a daily basis. And even though not everybody has a tablet, or an iPhone, or whatever the heck they're watching something on, at some point, someone's gonna show upon it eventually. It's just how fast they get to it. Because of how many people are just active on the web. I mean, if anything shows how many people are active on the web, that Wreck-It Ralph movie, man, dude, there were people everywhere. They made it like... Dude, they actually had a funny roundabout way of explaining how people get on the internet. Like, the Wi-Fi signal that goes from, like, basically, they you know how in the first movie that every gate had, like, what was basically how they got to their games? The same way it works with the Wi-Fi is that they actually they use this railway to get to the modem, and then they went through this transporter that took them to the central hub, where they saw a bunch of mini-me, Minecraft-looking in a way, like Minecraft-me, kind of esque-looking versions of real people. That's their signal of whatever device that they're using to get from place to place to place. It's actually pretty. I mean, like, and like any search option you go to, like whatever they search, they go to like Mr. Know-It-All, and he's basically your search bar. And then whatever you search, he'll teleport you to that place. It's a pretty unique idea, but it's basically. The point stands is that there's a lot of people on the internet at once, every day. So, the point is, unless if we're someone, say... unless if we get to somewhere, like, say, Markiplier, for example, even he, though, had the same issue that you were, say, I was having, because of the fact that, again, even though he had more of an advantage because of the fact that he was at a time where everybody was using YouTube because it was a new thing. Even still, he still had to live off of 100, 200, 300 people watching stuff time and time again.
See,
but he also...
The YouTube life for a streamer is hard.
But I mean, even still, let's not even go with that. Let's go with Ninja. For example, then, if we're gonna go with that, then, even though he plays Fortnite, but let's put that out of the equation here. He started from nothing, and then he grew some popularity. That's the biggest problem is gaining those first few small steps, because every YouTuber that I've ever run into and several things that I've seen and people that I've talked to, the biggest problem is getting to that starting point. That's the biggest issue, because after that it's easy. But because of the fact that you need to get to that starting point to really get anywhere, it not only takes a massive amount of dedication and time and patience, but again, luck is the biggest factor there. So luck can either mean you're gonna sit there for years and not get anything, or you could be sitting there for 5 minutes and can get some major popularity all of a sudden. I mean, especially when people are so short-sighted on what quality content is. Just because something is 2 minutes long doesn't mean it's quality. Or something that has a massive amount of views also doesn't mean it's quality. Because, I mean, seriously.
You're also talking about quality. Streams aren't really the way to do it.
Well, no, not necessarily. But the point I'm getting at is that you have to start from somewhere. And the biggest problem from getting from that somewhere to something manageable is all based on luck, essentially. Right. I mean, you can do so many things to play into your favor, adding, like, finding your community, getting a channel icon, getting...
Lou? I think his headset disconnected.
Flipped off. My blanket messed it up. Whoops. But like getting a channel icon, a channel trailer, a dedicated community, you get
that takes lots of time.
Constant feedback and stuff like that. I mean, whether it's a stream or an edited video, an unboxing, let's play, or you know, whatever.
Blue just up and vanished into the ethereal. yeah, he did. Hey,
yeah,
Dylan, how you doing?
I teleported. Chaos control, though. But yeah, I mean, it's basically it. I mean, my biggest problem is that I've honestly been coming up with a lot of ideas that I want to use, and because of the fact that I'm just cruising through a lot of games, and that the only games that I will be playing, hopefully, because I really want to get through a lot of these games before I even touch. That's why like immediately after I'm trying to, and I don't really want to rush through Spyro 3, but I want to sort of get it done soon, because I really want to get Hitman done now, because Hitman 2 I'm getting for Christmas, so I need to finish it now. Like, right now.
Right now.
And it's gonna take me a while, because you know how long it usually takes me to finish one mission completely blind, and then do all the trophies dedicated to that one hub world or whatever. Which, again, takes a lot of time and practice. So I want to get that done, and then, hopefully, once that's over with, I can possibly clear up some of this stuff on my PS4, but so that way I can, by the time that's over with, the only games I'll be playing are the Mass Effect trilogy and then the Hitman game.
Nice.
So I would have a lot more time to, if I wanted to make videos, I can. Because that was my biggest issue. I mean, I have a lot of personal problems, but my biggest problem was time. I never had enough, and even when I did have enough time to make something, or if I wanted to make something, it was like, well, okay. I either got two choices here. I could play a game, I could go work out, or I could make a video. Making a video was usually the last choice on that list, because of the fact that, again, I'm not making money from it. Two, I mean, two, it's like, come on, man, I just worked 6 hours. Like, do I really want to do something right now, or can I just
that feeling is amplified when you get to college.
Which, again, that won't be me for a while, so...
I thought you were gonna try and get into a college in the spring. What happened to that?
Probably... It'll probably be in the fall of next year, because at this point, man, given the situation that I'm at, I'm not going to be in time for spring, and even if I was, it'll probably be the last week, which I don't want to rush into it. I want to be fully prepared with everything that I got, and I want to also have a stable living condition first before I even consider college, which again, we've been tossing around ideas. I mean, we know some houses we want to get down there, but my dad is also throwing around the idea, which I hate at the same time, because he which is basically building our own house, buying a settlement, and building off of it. Which means I'd be living in a trailer for like 3 months. Which I hate the idea, but he's got a point that we could make the house our own, essentially. Make it however we want it. I understand that, but I don't want to live in a trailer for 3 months. And I was like, well, he was like, but why? And I'm like, I need my privacy. And he was like, but you got enough privacy. I'm like, come on, man. I mean, I'm just saying, I'm not talking bad about my old man. I mean, he's a good guy, but I mean, dude, seriously.
That's okay, Blue. I understand what you mean. Okay, so
hopefully it doesn't come to that.
So in tonight's stream, even though I beat Roxas at the beginning of the stream, I'm essentially just trying to grind for the max abilities for the growth. Yeah, the growth abilities. So right now I'm trying to get fast run level 3. I already got high jump level 3 and dodge roll level 3.
And now we're trying to get this. Oh, dude, it sounds corny, but now that you said that, actually, you know how the Fix-It Felix and that lesbian chick that plays as his wife?
Yeah.
From the first one, which again I find that super weird, but still.
Wait, I thought she was getting married to a guy. Like, oh wait, her actor?
No, the actor is gay, but she's playing as a straight female. It's
oh, yeah,
really
Jane
weird
Lynch.
for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. It's it feels so weird because it's like, I mean, anyway, not the point. Because of the fact that their game was being scrapped, and all the Candy Crush people were like crazing out, and then they were all trying to figure out who's gonna live with who. But the Fix-It Felix decides, hey, we need some kids. So they take all the racer girls in their house.
Wait, is this in Wreck-It Ralph 2?
Yeah.
Okay. I think you've talked way too much about that movie tonight.
I'm not trying to talk about it too much, but I'm getting to the joke here, because there needs to be context, because if there's no context, there's no joke. But the context is that they end up trying to raise these kids, which we don't see until the very end of the movie, which is more of an afterthought thing, but I think they only made it up for they only made this for this one joke at the end of the movie, essentially, where where they get the Sugar Rush thing back up and the racers or whatever, and then they were talking about how like the races have become a whole lot less toxic than they were before, because you know how they were like flat out insulting each other. Well, the kids, whoever won the race, they were actually complimenting each other. And then do you remember the blue cop from the first movie that was like super stern or whatever?
Yeah,
he was like super mean. And he was like, I don't know how you two did it. They said, see, well, the secret of parenting is, and the kids were racing as they were talking, so you couldn't hear what they were saying. And then at the very end of it, they said, though, that's the secret of parenting perfect children. Man, I wish, and then the police officer dude goes, man, I wish the audience could have heard that.
Oh, that's pretty funny. Okay. Look, I didn't mean to ruin the setup, Dylan. It's just I haven't seen the movie. I want to see it for myself.
Yeah, okay, I'm gonna stop talking about it, but I was just telling you just some of the funnier jokes. I remember when they went up to the modem, he was like, "Man, this place is nowhere near as cool as Sonic described it." What is that? Weefy? Woofy? Wookie? Sounds more like wiffle ball to me. No, that Ralph is the internet. I think my honestly, my biggest disappointment, I mean, it's not even a disappointment, but it's just like, you've got all these characters in the movie that you've licensed to be in the movie. I mean, you at least gave Sonic a couple lines to work with, but you have freaking Eggman. And, actually Chun-Li's in the movie, I forgot. She's in the, and all the other Street Fighter characters. You know, that was funny. Remember the bar tab from the first one where everybody's drinking root beer or whatever?
Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, Zangief.
He's like, he goes, Ralph goes, hey, everybody, Felix got everybody's tabs or whatever. And then Ryu goes, Shuriken! And everybody's like, yeah, hey Felix, hey, you got my tab, buddy. I'll stop that.
I mean, like, I like the first Wreck-It Ralph, but I didn't like it enough. Like, it was something about the first movie was just too cringy. Because of the the jokes were just way too childish.
Well, when you think about it now, I mean, 6 years ago, man, that probably was one of my favorite movies actually to watch. I do like, there was a meme that I did find, which is pretty accurate for most people, which said that, it showed basically the Sonic poster of the first movie, and then it said, Sonic the Hedgehog admitted that's the, it said Wreck-It Ralph admitted that's the only reason you saw the movie was because he's in it. And I was like, well, yeah, you're right. Actually, you'd be surprised, like, when I went into the theater and how many people I saw, like, wearing, like, Sonic shirts or whatever when they went to go see that movie. Just to see what he was gonna do in it. But, yeah. Actually, I was surprised. There was a lot of cameos that I expected to see. I mean, I know that this was supposed to be more of an internet thing, so we weren't going to see a lot of the old arcade characters again. But there were surprisingly a lot of cameos that were in the first one that weren't even in the second one, like at all. Like Tails is in the first one, Amy was in the first one. I believe. It's very rare. Like you have to like really look to see him. Like Sonic's in the movie at least 7 times in the first one. Like he's at the party, he's at the wedding. Yeah. You probably remember him when he was talking about how characters can die outside their own game.
Yes.
But he was at the party. He's in the very back, but you could see his eyes. He was in that scene where they were showing all the arcade machines going away. Sonic the Fighters was there. That's the arcade machine that I was talking about.
Cool.
There was one section where Wreck-It Ralph was trying to rush to basically run to that Call of Duty knockoff game, and Tails was walking by talking to Hubert. Yeah, Hero's Duty, and he was talking to Hubert. And then, you know, when he flies with the rocket ship, he knocks into Sonic and he drops some rings. And then, there was one scene in the Central Station where Felix was talking to that blonde chick, and Sonic was talking to Amy at the desk or whatever.
Yeah.
And then there's the wedding scene where he's sitting in the stands. And then there's Eggman at the
AP boost. That's good.
The evil guys meeting or whatever throughout the whole beginning of the movie.
Ooh, Mithril Crystal.
And then he's also in the
Stone.
I forget what it's called, but it's in that same bar area, but it was called like Heroes. I forget, it was like Hall of Fame Heroes or something like that, and you could see Sonic's portrait along with Tails, or something like that. But in the second one, he's not just like cameos, he actually has quite a few lines in the movie.
And a map.
Which I find to be the most disappointing thing for me is that they never really... They acknowledge it, but they never really talk about the race that when Wreck-It Ralph showed up and transformed.
I need one blazing
They acknowledge
crystal,
that
and
it
I can
happened.
go for defense boost. Nice.
Yeah. But yeah, it's fucking good.
Sorry, Blue. I'm still kind of distracted about what I'm doing.
I get you. Yeah, I won't talk about it because I don't. There's so much stuff in the movie that's just best seen without any context. Because that was a really funny movie. I mean, especially for Disney standards. I mean, Disney isn't really good at making humor in their movies.
Well, they're good at making good stories, but they're not that very good at when it comes to comedy.
No, not at all. And if it is, it's just children.
Except for Toy Story. I love the Toy Story movies.
Yeah, Toy Story.
Have you ever
humor.
seen the Toy Story bloopers at the end of the movie? They were so funny.
Yeah.
Remember the one where like Woody sits down on that duct tape and his butt gets stuck in a hole?
Yeah.
Sorry, that's a bit childish, I know, but that's one of my favorite bloopers from growing up.
Speaking of Toy Story.
Yeah, did you hear Toy Story 4?
I was going to talk about that actually, but my biggest, my biggest problem is with going to movies in theaters these days is when you get a scheduled time to watch the movie, and I get that, they want to get some of that ad revenue going, but you sit there in that theater, right? And you sit there, I was supposed to watch the movie at 6:30. The movie didn't start till 7. You know why? Because a bunch of ads.
Dang.
And I'm like, why? I mean, dude, it was even worse during Civil War when we went to go. Me and my church buddies and went to go see the movie. Dude, we sat in just to get good seats. We had to get there real early. But even still, we went 15 minutes over the scheduled time watching ads. We went 45 minutes watching ads of the same crap. I hate that. That's my biggest problem with going to a theater is that the only reason I'm ever going to a theater to watch a movie is if I really, really, really want to see that movie. If I don't care, then I'm just going to watch it on Redbox or Netflix or something. Or buy the DVD. Because I know that some movie people are like, but I have to see it on that sexy big screen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But I'm like, dude, that's really? Like, really? Really? You have to see it on that screen? Is that the only reason you go? I mean, you got overpriced food.
Oh my gosh, Dylan. Eco, be careful. Blue's getting more salty than you. Oh, he is!
Yeah,
he totally is! Dude, you've been going on a rant for the past half hour now.
I'm just being real with you, though. I'm being real, ain't I, though? I mean, come on. You got
that moment when you realize that your best friend who's not even doing the stream is more salty than the guy actually doing the stream.
I mean, dude, there's so many stupid people that go to these movies, man.
Oh, man.
I mean, I can't tell you how many times when you get that kid that keeps kicking your seat, when you got that, or that person who brings in their baby. Like, come on, man. Seriously?
Hey, like, Susanna, welcome to the stream. How you doing?
I mean, I know you can't just leave the thing in your car, but I mean, come on, man. You could have found a sitter. And you're gonna pay like $20 for food. That's half decent. No, you don't have to. But even with a drink and popcorn, that can even add up to 15.
That spawn here.
No, because there's no one here beside
There's no one here beside me. Oh, dang it, wrong form.
And, what was it called? What was I talking about? I don't even know what I was talking about before that. I was trying to talk about something. Oh, Toy Story, that's right. Dude, speaking of ads, there must have been like 13 something ads to Toy Story 4 that I saw. And
Really?
it was
'Cause
like ridiculous. I mean,
I
well,
haven't
like,
seen
I
any
mean,
trailers for it yet.
I mean, they're in the theater. You can only really see it in the because those are the the theater ads for like new movies only show in theaters, like actually in the movie theater, and then you get your ads on the internet which show up at least like 5 days later. But it was this ad where it showed all the Toy Story characters like floating in the air and like have that happy time music, and then the screen's like, I'm not a toy, and knocks into all the other toys, and then they're like, I don't know, it was weird. It's supposed to come out summer of next year.
Yeah, I saw.
And then right after that ad, it showed like 2 guys. Dude, this was the corniest commercial I've ever watched. I'm not even gonna describe it to you, but it was like these 2 little stupid corn puff wannabe Barbie doll things that were trying to make up lines of Toy Story or whatever. And Woody and Buzz show up and like, hey, you're doing it wrong. It's infinity to beyond or whatever. And then he was like, that's the stupidest thing I've ever heard. And then in the Wreck-It Ralph movie, because of all the Disney licensing and crap, the Toy Story characters show up. But they don't say anything. They're just, you know, the internet versions of themselves.
Alright.
It's
I think I've done enough grinding now. I think it might be best to start pushing into the nobody
It might be best
headquarters.
to actually start playing the game, guys.
Yeah, it's like, I've been doing nothing but talking garbage out of my mouth for the past hour. I think it's time to move on.
I've been only sitting on the main menu for like 3 hours.
I've only been sitting here in this chair for the past hour.
I haven't gone up to take a dump in like the last 4 hours.
Okay, I didn't even know that, Blue.
No, I'm talking about you. Not
Me?
Yeah. Everybody knows. The other night.
That's called verbal barf. Wait, there's a word for that? Verbal barfing? What?
Oh shoot.
Oh dang.
Eco does it all the time.
I do not. Do I?
We don't even know what verbal barfing is, so how
I don't know. I don't know, man. Alright, we're already at Twilight's View. Man, we are so close to the end of the game.
Man, now there's a monkey
that's what you
character?
call it. Oh. Ooh, the greatest defense. Oh,
Man, no
yes.
wonder why so many people hate A Hero's Tale. Jeez.
Let's see. What, let's see, I don't need,
I'd even play that
Thunder... Yeah, I don't need the Aegis Chain for now. Ooh, 4 defense, give me that. Oh, no, that's Spyro game? I told you, man, the only Spyro games I played before the Reignited trilogy were, Spyro Orange
Purple,
and,
orange, yeah.
Or, yeah, Spyro Orange and, A New Beginning, both on the Game Boy.
Yeah.
I suppose Rambling might be better, but it's just not, decryptive enough for me. Nice. I think this is the one where... Oh, yes, it is.
Sorry.
That's okay. So, what I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to swap out with Decisive Pumpkin and actually put on Hero's Crest. So, I'm going to put... put Sleeping
I got
Lion
a challenge
on...
for you.
What?
How about the next 5 minutes of your Let's Play, you talk nothing but hillbilly voice? Let's go for it, dude. You got this, fam.
Oh man, if this works and people actually stay and watch, I wonder how many people I'll get watching just if I do that.
Go, fam, you got this.
I don't know, man.
Come on.
I mean, my
comment
hillbilly impression is incredibly cringy.
That's the
As
point.
far as I know, I've only managed to get this guy to laugh at him, not anyone else. So I have a little sleep.
Dylan is in full faith of the eco hillbilly.
Oh, look at how much health he has. See, the reason why I have Hero's Crest equipped and not Decisive Pumpkin is because of yeah, it's because of the air combo boost. That's only available with the Hero's Crest Keyblade. Oh, come on, Zigbar. Well, hello there, stranger. Nice to see. Hello there, stranger. Nice to see a new face. Oh, jeez.
Eco, just do it, dude.
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
You clever little snake. Oh my gosh.
Gotcha now.
Let's see how you dance. Oh, gee. I'm not gonna like this fight.
Clever little sneak.
I'm sorry, that don't sound very country to me. Freaking ruffian.
Hey man, I can't please everyone.
Yes, you can. With that nasty, nice
Okay, that just sounds like you're
there,
forcing
son.
Okay.
You didn't hear what I said, did you?
Yeah, I heard what you said.
They didn't. You're lying. Clearly. Here,
Alright,
another one
2
I
health
said
bars
there,
are down
son.
so far. There's a mighty fine reference you just made there, Miss Susanna. Oh, that's because Let's See How You Dance is what Zigbar says during his desperation rate. Kind of like how with Demix he says "Dance Water Dance." It's pretty much his iconic quote. Okay.
Let's see if you can fight better than you can sing.
Well, we all know that I can't sing for crap.
You didn't get that reference, did you?
No, I don't. New backdrop! Okay.
Dang it, I wish I knew all the lyrics of the song, but I can't sing it.
Okay, so I'm
I
being
should know the
careful about
lyrics of the
this.
song. Just because I beat the game 17 times, you know.
Oh man! I shouldn't have used the ether
Actually,
there.
I'm surprised you don't even know what I'm talking about.
It's alright, I'm drawing a blank right now.
I'll let you figure it out. No point in already solving
It's
it.
also what hillbillies say just about they started shooting at your toots what? At your tootsies to make you hop like a jackrabbit. Oh my gosh.
Dang it, I just got hit like a jackrabbit.
Boom. Dang it. Oh my gosh. Ugh. See, I have the right idea with using Hero's Crest, but I'm not quite sure what the strategy is for beating Zigbar.
Gotcha now.
He's just too all over the place. And the fact that he teleports
Dude,
just makes things even more difficult.
This level blows, man. Hey, you know how like you love the super fire fairy thing or whatever in the first game?
Yeah. The one
Don't
that
you
gives
wish
the
you had
power-ups.
super flight? Yeah, don't you wish you also had like super flight with that?
Oh, that'd be nice.
Well, you get that in the third game and the second game, but in this game, looks like I got a mini boss fight here with a constantly regenerating health boss that I keep shooting at. And man, dude, my thumb is getting tired of pushing the circle button.
Dang it!
Oh my
Zigbar!
lord. Oh my Lanta.
I'm way too far away for that. Ugh.
You like me some Oreos. Yes, I'm sick of Oreos.
Okay, halfway done.
Most people take offense to that for some reason.
Really?
Yeah, if you say the word Oreo, they just assume that you're talking about a mixed relationship.
Oh.
You
Ah,
know,
dang it,
white-
like, I
white
can't
girl
focus
or
on
black
two things at
dude or-
once. Zigbar just shoots that gigantic missile that's, I should
It's
worry
almost
about.
as if you're bad at multitasking.
Blue. First of all, multitasking is just a myth, okay? There's nothing...
I can do it all the time, dude. I'm doing it right now.
Just because you're... No, what you're actually doing is you're just devoting most of your attention to one thing and devoting some small amount of attention to the other. There's no such thing as
Aw, man.
multitasking
I'm
because
doing
that
the same thing.
would require even distribution amongst what you're doing.
Yeah, I am.
That's not even. There's no such thing.
I'm doing the exact. I'm having both full attention. I'm playing the game, talking to you, and listening to your crap. It's two things at once. And listening to the game music at the same time.
It's just the standard law of nature, dude, and there's no such thing.
Okay, whatever.
You really shouldn't
We
have
got 5
betrayed
people
us.
watching. Nice.
The colors, kids, the colors.
Colors.
Got you now.
Got you now. Ah.
Gosh darn it, dude, this boss fight,
Little sneak.
whatever it is, it sucks. We need to come up with a better term. Let's come up with something out of the good old ABGN dictionary. This blows harder than the big bad ones. I've said that before.
That's not the 5th time I've heard you say that in this last week.
I've said that at least 16 times. This is so astronomically bad that Eco would get an F on it in his class. Yeah. It sucks.
Dang it, big bar! Oh my gosh! I don't like it when he does that. He just stunt locks me. Ugh. Okay. Maybe I
don't know,
should
man.
use.
You come up with something. I'm out of ideas.
I'm thinking maybe I should use Stitch.
Got you now.
Got you now.
I got your nose. I got your nose. I got your nose.
All right, let's try Stitch.
Clever little sneak.
Dang it!
Wait, wait, what? I can't use summons. No, I can't use summons in this fight. Why?
Because it's against the law.
I could use summons in the other fights. Well, this just got interesting.
Oh my goodness! Why, Insomniac Games, why do you have to design such pitifully, stupidly dumb boss fights? Oh, these are terrible.
Yeah, you know, Amy, it might just have to come down to me using Master Form or Final Form. But neither of which are powerful enough to take care of this. All parties have to be alive. Wait, what? But Donald and Goofy are both alive. No, they're just straight up disabled for this fight. What?
You really shouldn't have betrayed us.
Could you stop shooting me? That'd be just fan-freaking-tastic, you know. It's not like I want a good boss fight or anything that's actually good.
Little sneak.
Like any of your
Yeah, see,
actually
look,
good games that
everyone in
you've
the
made.
party's alive, and I can't use any summons. I'm straight up disabled from
Sorry,
using.
man, I just can't help you there.
I'm straight up disabled from using Stitch and Chicken Little in this fight.
You broke the law, apparently.
Wee-oo, wee-oo. Sorry, fun police.
This freaking...
New backdrop!
With the amount of words I want to come up with, I'd be in prison. Ugh. This thick freaking dragon won't die! Dude, you have no idea how bad this is right now. This is terrible. Like,
Oh my
what
gosh.
happened? Spyro 2 was so good. What did you do?
I don't know, man.
Game.
I haven't
What
even
did
touched
you do?
Spyro 3 yet.
You really shouldn't have
I
betrayed
mean,
us.
it's not terrible, but geez, some of the levels of this game suck.
Okay, so I can't use summons. And I can't use limits either. Well, then again, he was aiming at me through his reticle, so maybe once he's done aiming at me, I might be able to use some limits. But do you have Final Form? Yeah, I got it, but it's only at level 3 right now.
Got you now.
And I really don't want to have to do some more grinding for the rest of the stream.
Clever little sneak.
Okay, so I can use limits. That is an option. Drive forms are also an option. I don't understand why they would disable summons, though. That doesn't make sense. Heads up! But yeah, I might just have to do final form, but the problem here is that it's very under-leveled at the moment. No, 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 come on. Oh, come on, Big Bar.
Dang it!
Oh, wow, what a jerk. He just kept hitting me, and then he said, "You're putting me to sleep, man." Alright.
Dang it.
Yeah, see, like, it's so under-leveled that I'm already down to my third bar. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to level up Final Form more. And I'm dead. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, man. Alright, let's go level up Final Form. Maybe that'll help. Because look, I only have Glide level 1. This needs to change.
I need answers.
I need results!
Come
Man,
on, he's just
I really
ahead.
didn't want to have to grind more on screen because I've already grinded enough tonight. I got Wisdom Form maxed out. I got, you did focus on the stuff instead of Final Form, and you need to have Final Form for the last boss. Well, you don't necessarily need Final Form, but it does make the final boss easier. Because I have defeated Xemnas without Glide level 3. Really not that hard, but it would very much help if I had
Finally!
Glide level 3.
That took 3,000 years, but you know, it's not like my youth means anything, you know? It's not like I'm gonna do anything useful with my life because I'm playing this stupid game! Ugh, it's terrible.
Okay, let's see. How about Master Form? Okay, so I think I should also go out of my way and level up Master Form, but I think I'm actually gonna do that off screen. Summons are maxed out. But why don't we go and get another Blazing Crystal, because I need that if I want to create another defense boost.
Nico,
Yeah?
what is this we you speak of? You're all alone and no one's there beside you.
Not true. I've got you, my friend.
But we're all alone.
There's no one here
no one
beside us. Don't worry, guys. It's just a
Dude,
bunch
we
of...
should make a parody of that on your channel.
Maybe. If anybody, if anybody knows what we're talking about, hold on. If anyone knows what we're talking about Donkey's little song that he did in the Shrek movie. Okay.
Oh, I'm sorry. Oh man, I don't want to say this, but my butt just clenched when that happened.
Come on, man. I've got 4 people watching.
I know, but come on. I can't say it any other way than that. What else do you want me to say?
I don't know. Just say, my butt feels funny. I don't know. Oh,
That's basically the equivalent of that one Vine that I saw with his kid and his dad were talking to each other, and parental advisory. By the way, but he said, Dad, I just had sex. Oh, here, come on, son, I'm so proud of you. I can't, my ass hurts.
And looks like the
right there.
yeah, looks like the PG rating is finally gone.
That's all I was gonna say. I said parental advisory recommended, so...
Oh, man.
Just quoting the source. You didn't hear it from me. You heard nothing at all, actually. Because you guys are all alone, and there's no one there besides you.
That's sad.
Except for, you know,
Oh, come on, give me a blazing crystal. Please? I only need one. Okay.
And again, the guy that I'm quoting isn't very clean himself either.
I think I know who you're quoting.
That Vine person. I don't know who did that. I forget his name, but if I saw it, I recognize faces. I don't really recognize names.
Yes! Blazing crystal! Let's get out of here. Oh, that almost hit me. Okay.
Especially like a guy like him. I don't remember his name on the top of my head, but he made a lot of like sex jokes and stuff like that. I mean, most of his stuff wasn't really funny because all of it was just vulgar humor that just came off as unfunny for me. But because I'm also that kind of guy who won't laugh at something that's vulgar unless if it's creative. Because that's what I don't get about my brother, is that he'll laugh at anything that has a vulgar word in it.
Right.
Oh my...
Actually, wait, hold on. If I'm gonna be grinding for final form, I just realized. Why don't I just equip Oathkeeper? It has form boost. Or...
But you don't
was it
keep
form
oaths.
boost? Yeah, form boost. Yeah, it increases the duration of the drive form. Duh.
Oh my gosh, Chico, you played the game like 15 times. How could you not know
but
that?
I'm not a pro at the game. This is like the fourth time I played this game ever.
You're just scrub, dude. Oh my god, just scrub word.
Look who's talking.
Just scrub at the game, man. Dylan's played it like 15 times.
Dylan hasn't even played a single Kingdom Hearts game.
What are you talking about? I've seen his Let's Plays. Stuff's probably played it like 17 billion times.
She's probably played it more than I have, because I didn't become a fan of the franchise until 2014.
Probably, yeah. Also, I like it whenever someone says I played this game so many times, but actually that just means they started up the title screen that many times. I mean, they're not wrong.
Dylan says I've Let's Played all of the Let's Plays.
I've Let's Played all the... Yeah, he's Let's Played all the Let's Plays.
I'm guessing that also includes Chain of Memories.
You know what? You might as well call that iPlays instead of Let's Plays.
Yeah, because technically it's just one person playing, right?
Well, the whole point of the Let's Play is that there's other people there.
But there aren't, even though there's like
Because with
one...
SGB, it's a Let's Play. With Markiplier, it's an iPlay, because it's just him.
Well, actually, technically it's called a playthrough, right?
Yeah.
Whereas with
normally
a
playthrough entitles that this is a no commentary walkthrough of a game. That's what a playthrough in definition is. A let's play is when you're playing a game with an audience or for an audience. I hate this boss. Oh my goodness golly. This is terrible boss design. This is the worst boss at any video game I've ever played.
And you
Holy
played
crap,
a lot.
man. And I played a lot.
That is a very big statement.
That is a bold statement right there, my friend, but I will not back down from it right now. You're telling me this is terrible, man. This is monotonous. This is stupid. This is so dumb. Why? Why did they make it this way?
I don't know, man.
You know, it turns out if you just look at monotonous in the dictionary, all you see is Spyro 3 with this boss. I'd rather play Jekyll and Hyde multiple.
Oh yeah? Well, if you Google the word boring, you're gonna see a picture of Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories in the text.
I thought you were gonna see a Twilight series.
What? Oh, well, that too. But that's not the point I'm trying to make. That's not the point I'm trying to make, Blue. Oh.
I am never. I'm sorry, Noah, but I really don't. You must have forgot about these parts of the game because. Jeez. This is terrible, dude. This is bad. Like, this is really, really bad. I mean, for Insomniac games, this is disgusting. I think this has to be probably the worst boss fight I've ever played. I will at least say this, that I know that I can hold true to that statement too. I mean, Ratchet & Clank does have a lot of bad boss fights, but this tops everything. Holy crap, man. I can't even tell you. I mean, jeez. I mean, at least even the cutscenes to bad boss fights in the Ratchet & Clank series are pretty good. Jeez. Like, this is just terrible. This is an optional boss fight too, dude. This is completely optional, but I need to do it for a trophy.
Oh,
this is terrible.
Blue's going on another rant.
This is terrible. No, I'm telling you, man. I cannot wait to watch you do this. This is gonna be it. Your whole episode on Spyro 3 is gonna be dedicated to this one boss.
Yeah, sure.
It is, dude. I'm telling you, man.
Blue, would you like some fries with your salt?
You know what? No, I'd like some pepper with that. That'd be great. No!
Oh my gosh! Blue's lost it. Oh man. Gosh. Blue, are you okay? Hey, buddy, you okay? Oh no, he's crying. Oh my gosh. No! What happened? What happened? Let me guess, you got so far and then you died at the end.
Yeah, it's over. Yeah, back off.
Oh, not again.
Not again?
Back off.
I want to go. I'm crying.
Oh man, poor Blue. What happened?
Oh, this sucks.
Dude, what happened?
Oh, that was at least 40 minutes of my life.
Wait, how do you spend 40 minutes on a boss?
This is it.
I told you, that boss has there's two bosses in the level, and they have constant And every moment that I'm not hitting them, they regenerate health.
It's over. Back off.
Blue, hey, just so you know, I found your marbles. I know you lost them a while ago. I should be less mean, but that's okay, Dylan. I know your sense of humor whenever I hear it.
This...
Poor Blue.
You don't understand.
Oh, I can. Oh, believe me, I can understand. I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 level 1.
Oh. I played a lot of bad games. A lot of terrible, horrifyingly putrid, sinful games. That even Satan would shit.
Wait, what? Blue! Language, please!
I'm just saying! I have to describe how terrible this is! This is disgusting! This is absolutely putrid.
It could be worse. It could be. It could be E.T. Oh no! Do not ever speak of that game ever. No, we never speak of that game.
I'd rather be in Uncharted 1 on brutal mode, play this stupid level. This sucks. So much. I'd rather do that stupid Apollo trophy from Sly 4 again.
No, the Navigate Like Drake trophy.
Well, no, that one's nowhere near as hard. Well, I mean, talking about difficulty. The Apollo trophy's pretty hard. Yeah.
It is. Yeah, I hate it. And it's only a bronze trophy, too.
I'm surprised
that should have been at least a silver.
To get that. I'm surprised that I managed to get that on my first try.
I did. It took me at least 20 tries to get it.
I'm gonna try it. What time? It's 11:40. 11:40? Are you joking?
Nope.
No, I'm going. Fuck this game.
Blue!
I'm sorry. Screw this game. Throw it in the dumpster fire. What the heck?
It took me 0 because you know I haven't done it yet. Oh, right.
This was supposed to be a nice game. Why did they do this?
Oh yeah, hey Blue, that reminds me. Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy called. It wants its difficulty back.
This boss fight is horrendous. This is worse than any Crash Bandicoot level I've ever played.
Man, wow, that's actually a pretty big
trials.
statement. We all know how much I raged at that game.
Dude, no joke. I would rather get a platinum relic on Slippery Climb than
Stormy
play
Ascent, my friend. Stormy Ascent.
Stormy Ascent than play this monster of a level.
Actually, I'd
Ever
argue,
again.
why don't you'd rather get the platinum relics to every level in the entire Insane Trilogy?
Dude, I just saw something.
What?
Apparently, the Yeti that you play as in Sly 3, his name is Bentley.
Yeah, I heard that there was a character named Bentley in,
Why do you gotta remind me of a good game, Spyro 3?
So then, Blue, that only begs the question, are you going to get the Platinum Trophy for Spyro 3?
No.
You're not?
Seriously? Seriously, you're gonna ask me that question? Of course I am. I'm never gonna play it again, I'll tell you what, I'm never gonna play this game again. Oh my goodness gracious, what was that?
I don't know, Blue.
I'm gonna finish it up in the morning, I'm done.
Blue is...
I am so done.
You heard it here, ladies
I
and
am
gentlemen, he is
so
officially done.
I am done with this stupid This is so. I can't tell you of a game where I had this much. I can't tell you of one game that I've ever played in my life where I've been so upset at. Like, this is ridiculous. I mean, I play quite a lot of crappy, dumb, stupid games. And games that just have putrid levels. I mean, jeez, man.
Oh, but Dylan here is encouraging you to keep trying.
I mean, I'm doing it in the morning. I'll finish it. I mean, it's 11 o'clock, man. I got a day off tomorrow.
Yeah, well, at least you have a day off.
So I'm gonna get up in the morning and finish it. I'm not gonna do it right now, man. I'm too tired to do this. I'm too drunk to do this to begin with. I'm drowning in my sorrows.
He doesn't actually mean that. He's not actually drunk.
What are you talking about? I have a bunch of liquor right here.
What? No, you don't. You're 19.
All I gotta do is flip my age around and I'm 91. That's how that works.
No, wait, that's not how that works! That's not how that works, dude.
That's how that works, man. It's just like how you can just flip your age around and you can be 12. It's like, yeah, you know, you're 21, but you have the mentality of a 12-year-old, so that's how that works.
Flawless blue logic.
Okay.
Yeah, that's definitely how aging works.
I'm gonna at least get the Yeti before I...
Decisive Pumpkin, okay.
And then I'm gonna probably play some Sega Heroes to make my day a little happier for a little bit.
Okay.
And probably dream about good things.
Alright, I'm gonna give Larkscene another whirl. I have been really struggling to beat Larkscene, but I am so determined to beat her.
Okay, that's what you said. Never mind. I thought you said something a whole lot worse.
What do you think I would say?
I don't even want to say it, dude. No. Because again, it's too nasty for me. It'd be too nasty for me to even say it in my mouth. I would disregard it.
It's so nasty I'd put a bar of soap in my mouth.
It's so nasty that even nasty more to sneeze at it.
Oh, I should have equipped Sleeping Lion. What am I doing?
Oh, the flight levels, they suck even worse. That's the worst part! I didn't even get to the flight level yet. And I'm already complaining. Ugh. Charm. There's so many gimmicks in this game. Jeez. I didn't think it could have gotten worse.
Thank you, Stitch.
That's not good. Where's the Yeti? Oh, there he is. Oh, come on. That's such a stupid thing. Really? Okay, I freed the Yeti, and then I gave the Mr. Douchey moneybags some gems.
Okay, he's officially lost it, ladies and gentlemen.
Come on, okay, we all know he's a douche. But anyway.
No, 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 no. No, 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 no.
Somebody put a counter for how many times he said no last 2 seconds. Point is, I freed the Yeti, and then he gave me a trophy called Too Hard to Bear, or something like that.
Thank you, Stitch. so close.
Back off.
One thing to note, Nico,
1 second,
so you
dude.
don't forget.
One second. Yes! Yes! In your face! Yes! Finally! Oh! Oh my gosh! You guys have
He just
no
did the
idea
nasty, ladies
how
and
many
gentlemen.
times I've died to this person. I hate her. Screw her, boss. I hate her so much. Oh! Saving now! Oh! I hate her so much.
Anyway,
She is
what I was
evil. And I haven't even done
was
her
saying-
State of 13 match. I don't even know if I'm gonna do it. Alright, well... Man, guys, I don't know how many times I've died to her overall throughout my entire experience doing this game mode. I swear I've at least died to her 50 times. And I'm not exaggerating, it's that hard. It's just, her patterns are so unpredictable. Ugh. Ugh. Whatever.
Maybe,
It's behind me. What's up, Blue?
what I was gonna say was,
I'm sorry, Blue. I cut you off. I shouldn't have done that.
make sure that when you get to Spyro 3, because there's quite a few levels that you need to backtrack to finish, which requires you to get another character. Whenever you unlock a character, you have to do their level first before you can go back and finish the level which they are in that you need to backtrack to, which I always forget.
Okay. Thanks for the tip. Okay, so since I just beat Larxene, that means I got an increase in overall magic by 10 points. Wait, 10 points? Yes, 10 points. Wow, great. 10
Why
whole
isn't that
points.
Why isn't that all these game theory videos?
Let's give
just
Marluxia a whirl. Fighting Marluxia is going to be incredibly tough. You can't get hit once. And that's because of the trick that he does on you. He puts a number over Sora, and that number represents the current level you're at. Oh. Yep, see, and the number
Anyway.
goes down depending on how many hits you're done, and seeing how the only number I have is 1, I can't get hit once. Oof.
I'll see you later.
Alright. Sorry about that, Blue. Have a good night.
This is it.
Oh man, I could have swore I blocked there. Oh well. Okay, I'll give Marluxia one last whirl tonight. If that doesn't work, then I'll just go back to grinding for final form. Oh, nice. Uh-oh. Careful. Okay.
This is it.
Phew, that was kind of close.
This is it.
Alright, that's 6 bars down.
Yeah. Take this. Yeah. Back off.
Alright.
Yeah. This is it.
More than halfway done now.
It's over. This is it. This is it.
Okay. Uh-oh. Ooh!
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Take this. This is it. Yeah. It's over.
Uh-oh.
There.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
This is it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
Back off.
Oh no, I'm out of ethers. Wait, did I not restock on ethers? Or oh, I must have run out. 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, this is not good.
Let's go.
Improvisation.
It's over.
Okay.
Take this.
Last one.
Take this. Take this.
Yes! Oh my gosh, that was so hard. Oh, but I can't believe I did that. Oh, that was awesome. Oh, oh, oh my gosh, Marluxia. Oh, guys, I did it. I won an entire fight without getting hit once. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Wow, my heart is racing from that. And here you were worried you wouldn't make any progress. Well, you have to see the other streams to know that progress has been scarce lately. Oh my gosh. I beat 2 absent silhouettes in one night. Sorry, my heart's still racing after that. That was so hard. And I still haven't even gotten to the Day of 13 fights with those guys. Well, the only absent silhouette that's left is Vexen. I think I'm gonna actually hold off on fighting Vexen. Wow. Okay, I'm not gonna act cocky here. I don't deserve to act cocky. Not after all the stuff I've gone through. Ah, but look at that. My drive gauge has now transpired from 5 gauges to 6 gauges. Very nice. Oh, and the sorcerers are completely invulnerable to light. Oh, these guys drop the Twilight Crystals. Okay. Ooh, 2 of them. Perfect. Don't want to lose those. Those are important. Handed over all recipes. I can make a shock charm. I can make save the queen. And I've got... Oh, I've got 5 of the 7 Orichalcum pluses. But as far as I remember, one of them is in the Hades Paradox Cup. So that's not going to be too fun. Ooh, I can make a Mithril Stone. Because now I have, okay, yeah, I can do that. But what about Mithril Gems? I still need Twilight Gems. Okay, so these are gonna be the most essential ingredients that I make in all of this challenge. If I can make Mithril Gems / Mithril Crystals, I can create attack and defense boosts. Unfortunately, though, there is a cap, but I don't know what that cap is. But I'll take whatever I can get. I need to get stronger however I can. Okay, a Mithril Gem. But I need Serenity Crystals for this stuff. Alright. How many... Okay, I need 60. Ugh. 60 nobodies? Whew. Alright, well... Let's see. I can't really progress forward because of Zigbar. But, let's see. I think there's still some stuff I can do in some of the other worlds. Like, I think I can get the final sticker in this world. Or, sticker. Puzzle piece in here. It's just floating all the way over there. Well, let's see if final form can do the trick. Well, maybe, but I need more altitude. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. It's so close. Wait, what? Sora, jump! Why aren't you jumping, bro? I am so close to getting that. But, whatever. That is A-okay. Well, I mean, I guess I could try the fight with Vexen, but... I'm not quite sure how well that's gonna go. Because Vexen uses ice, so he's very weak to fire, but... The only form that has, like, the maximum magic output is either Wisdom form or Final form. And while I have Wisdom form maxed out, I do want to max out Final form first. So, let's actually take a look and see what I can do to complete the other worlds. Okay. There's one treasure I'm missing in this world. Twilight Town. Where could this be? Why do I get the feeling it's on one of the roofs? Here. Do. Oh man. I've managed to accomplish so much tonight. I beat Roxas, I beat Larxene, I beat Marluxia, and I finished Tron's world. Well, albeit I finished it off screen, but I didn't want to bore you guys with that. But man, I still cannot believe I've managed to make it so far into the game on level 1. I remember when I first tried a challenge like this, I couldn't even get through the tutorial. I was just so overcome with so much anger because of how hard it is. Yeah, surprised you're not tired. Well, actually, I am starting to get a little tired. Because it's now, what time is it? 10:05 at night. And from all the energy that I've put into just beating those 3 characters, yeah, I'm pretty tired. Okay, where's this last chest? I'm also really impressed with myself, for not getting hit once during that Marluxia fight. Because that's essentially the only way to beat him on this challenge mode. Is there a chest up here? I don't exactly remember. No. Okay. As far as I know, there are no chests out here. Station Plaza. I get the feeling that there's one up here somewhere, but I feel like I'm always mistaken. Let's try in the tunnelways. Ooh. Oh, wrong form. Whoops. Sorry, I'm indecent. Let's get to the save points real quick. Oof. Alright, let's try that again. But first, let's spawn in on the opposite side of town. Maybe that'll help. That's not it. Chest is open. Okay. Is it down here? No. Maybe I left it up on the hill. Possibly. Man, I can't wait to come back to Twilight Town in Kingdom Hearts 3. It's gonna be so beautiful. Okay. So there aren't any chests up here. As far as I can tell, there aren't any up on the roofs that I haven't already opened. Right? Yeah, it looks that way. So I'm thinking... Wait, did I... Yeah, I got the chest in there. So then it has to be in the tunnelways. Somewhere. Nothing. So then it has to be in this room somewhere.
Give me strength! Thunder!
Dang, I just got 3 Twilight Shards from that. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. Okay. Huh, there aren't any chests in here. Where haven't I checked? Maybe I should double check the mansion. Nothing out here. Oh, hold on. I just realized that my laptop is really close to dying. Again. I swear, this thing dies like crazy. Okay, let's see. There we go. Alright. Sorry about that. Let's see.
Take this.
I already opened that chest in the corner.
Yeah. Back off. Yeah. Take this.
Oh, whoops. Heck was that noise? Was that the dice? How about this room? Have you seen all of those commercials with people running around holding technology and shouting, "I'm dying"? I can't say those commercials ring a bell. Okay, seriously, where is this chest? It's only one chest. Oh! Dang it. I heard it, man. I just heard it. Barely. And then, boom. Dead. Did I get the one in here? Is there one in here? Ugh, man, that hurts the eyes. Seriously, where the heck is this last chest? I feel like I must have gone past it, like, twice already. Ah, it feels good to have all my growth abilities. Well, most of them. Ouch. Like, I understand why the rooms are completely white. It's supposed to be a callback to Chain of Memories, but that really hurts the eyes, man. I don't know about you guys, but every time I look in that room, it just... ouch. Okay, so it's not in the mansion. But where is it? I don't know. In all honesty, I don't know. Gotta love that Twilight Town theme, man. It's really good. So it's not there. Huh. Very exciting gameplay, guys. The epic quest for that one treasure chest. Okay, but seriously, where is it? I swear, I feel like I've checked everywhere. I even checked in the tower. I already checked in here. Did I double check in here? Then again, why would I need to? I thought I already got the chest in here. Yeah, no, I'm good here. So then, it has to be here at the tower. But then that wouldn't make too much sense, would it? Because this is one of the very first locations that you come to in the game. Whoa! Yeah, no, none of this makes sense. It feels like I've checked everywhere. Maybe a chest failed to register. Oh well. It's not like I'm trying to go for completion in the game now because I've already done it. I don't need it. Oh, that's right. Now that I have high jump level 3, why don't we go and get that puzzle piece in the Pirates world? It's on the ship. Right there. Oh, come on. No, I can totally get this. Are you joking me? Yeah, there we go. Sweet. All right. Still missing one puzzle piece in this world. This world's done. This world isn't even close to done. Okay, so all that's left is just these 3 worlds. Look at how close that is to being done. Let's see, are there any images out of... There we go. Okay, 3 left. Alright. Okay, I'd say now would be a good time to call it a break. I've been streaming now for 2.5 hours. And I got quite some good progress done tonight. What I'm gonna do is, off screen, I'm going to max out Master Final Form. And, let's see. What else could I do? I think I'll grind for some synthesis materials off screen as well. Because I need to start getting some of the more important materials to craft the stuff that I want. I need to get mithril gems and mithril crystals, as well as twilight gems and twilight crystals if I want to create the power and defense boosts. So I'm going to take lots of time off screen to work on that stuff. Okay, well... Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night, guys.